CBS 42 News at 10 starts with the big story.
As health concerns ramp up nationwide, President Trump announcing his administration is looking at a ban on flavored e-cigarettes. I'm Sherry Jackson.
I'm Jack Royer. This comes after Kansas health officials announced another death believed to be tied to vaping. CBS 42's Lee Garner live tonight from the Jefferson County Department of Public Health with tonight's big story. And Lee, there are also some cases currently under investigation here at home.
Right, Jack, there are some potential cases tied to severe pulmonary disease here in Alabama, 5 that are actually currently under review by the Alabama Department of Public Health.
I use it as like an escape tool to handle nerves.
But 10 days ago, Mandy Seegers quit vaping cold turkey.
You start thinking, oh, it's water vapor. Like, this can't harm me. And then you don't know what they make in the juices, and then all of these stories about coming out, people dying and having to have emergency lung surgery and all that. It's just terrifying, and you don't want to put your body through that.
A lot of people think vaping is wonderful, it's great. It's really not wonderful.
Wednesday, the president announced his administration is looking at a ban on flavored e-cigarettes in hopes that it will curb the estimated 5 million children regularly using them. But nationally, it's adults who account for the fatalities believed to be linked to e-cigarette use.
And I think it's sort of an unknown enemy. We do know that there are horrible things in cigarettes that definitely do damage, and I think we just kind of assumed, because it felt warm and fuzzy, that, well, this has got to be better.
Doctors think it will actually take years and lots of research to know the extent of the dangers of vaping. Alabama currently has 5 cases of severe pulmonary illness, which could range from fluid collecting in the lungs,
or this very delicate normal lung tissue that's normally like a delicate spider web, turning into something that looks more like insulation and becomes very unforgiving and fibrotic.
So if you are experiencing any of these symptoms, potentially a tightness in your chest, a cough that won't go away, shortness of breath, or some intolerance to exercise, maybe even going up the stairs that you didn't have before, and you happen to be a smoker or an e-cigarette user, doctors say pay attention to those symptoms. You should talk to your healthcare provider about them, especially if you're a smoker or an e-cigarette user, guys.
And Lee, a lot of focus here on teenagers, but since the deaths reported here are all adults, is anything else being done to discourage e-cig use besides among teens?
Right, Jack. So what we are hearing is that even those tobacco-flavored e-cigarette products will likely have to go to the FDA in the not-so-distant future just to make sure that everything that's being used in those products is something that will be approved by the FDA. We're expecting to hear within the next couple of weeks as for when that enforcement policy will be going into effect. Jack, back to you.
Our big story, Lee Garner starting us off tonight. Lee, thanks.